Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be learning about phrasal verbs. I've got a list of about 150 very common phrasal verbs to go through. We're probably going to make 3 or 4 videos depending how long it takes. So phrasal verbs. They are usually 2-word phrases consisting of a verb and an adverb or a verb and a preposition. If you think of phrasal verbs as a separate verb with a specific meaning, it's going to be easier to remember. Some phrasal verbs need a direct object, and some don't. Some phrasal verbs can be separated by the object, and some won't. I'm going to give you examples of each. So I'm going to give you the phrasal verb, the meaning of the phrasal verb, and a brief example. Okay, we've got a whole lot to go through, so I will put in the description a list of all the phrasal verbs that I've used today. So if you need that, please refer to it. Don't forget to like and subscribe this video, and you won't miss any of my future videos. So I hope you enjoy, and this is going to be going in alphabetical order. Let's get right into it. To ask someone out is to invite someone on a date. John asked Mary out to dinner. To ask around, it's to ask many people the same question. I asked around and nobody has seen my phone. To add up to or to equal. Your purchases add up to $35.75. To back something up or to reverse something. You'll need to back up your car so that I can get out, please. To back someone up or to support someone. My wife backed me up on my decision to quit my job. To blow up, to explode. The plane blew up after it crashed. To blow something up, to add air. We have to blow up some balloons, or we have to blow some balloons up for the party. Breakdown. There's several different for breakdown. This one is to stop functioning, a vehicle or a machine. So our car broke down on the side of the road. To break down is to get upset. The woman broke down when her cat died. And to break something down, to divide something into smaller parts. I will break this lesson down into 3 or 4 separate videos. To break in, to force entry. Somebody broke in my car last night and stole my stereo. To break into is to enter forcibly. It's not so different. But example, the firemen had to break into the room to save the children. And to break something in. It's to wear something a few times. I need to break my new shoes in. I need to break in my new baseball glove. Okay? To break up. To end a relationship. My girlfriend and I broke up yesterday. To break out or to escape. The prisoners broke out of jail last week. To break out in. To break out in is to develop a skin condition. I broke out in a rash. Or it could happen from an allergy. To bring someone down. To make unhappy. The sad music is bringing me down. To bring something up, to start talking about a subject, like phrasal verbs. Um, my wife walks out of the room when I bring up sports. To call someone back is to return a phone call. I called my wife back when I heard her voicemail. To call something off is to cancel something. Susan called off the wedding because she wasn't in love with her fiance. She called off the wedding, or she called the wedding off. Okay? To call someone up. To phone. To telephone. Give me your number and I will call you up when I get there. Calm down. To relax after being angry. You'll need to calm down before you start driving. To not care for something or someone. To not like, right? It's to not care for someone or something is polite. Being impolite, I don't like. So to not care for, I don't care for mayonnaise. I don't care for John. I don't like John. I don't like mayonnaise. I don't care for. Okay? To catch up. To get to the same point as someone else. You'll have to run faster if you want to catch up with Mark. Check in. To arrive at a hotel or at the airport. You'll get the keys when you check in at the hotel. You'll get your boarding pass when you check in at the airport. To check out, to leave the hotel. It's very specific to the hotel here. Checkout time is 11 a.m. To check something out or to check someone out. To look carefully at something or someone. The company checks out all new employees. To check someone out, check out the tattoos on that guy. Check it out. Check him out. To cheer up. To become happier. To cheer up. I brought you some flowers to cheer you up. To chip in. I like to say pitch in, but to chip in is to help. If everyone chips in, we can finish the job today. If everyone chips in, and I will say pitch in. If everyone pitches in, we can finish the job today. To clean something up. To clean, to tidy. Please clean up your bedroom, son. To come across something. To find something unexpectedly. I came across these old photos while I was cleaning. To come down with, or to become sick. My wife came down with COVID last week. To come from. I come from, to originate from. Camembert comes from France. Camembert cheese comes from France. To count on someone or something. To rely on. I am counting on you to finish the report. I'm counting on you. Don't let me down. To cut back on something is to consume less of something. My doctor wants me to cut back on sugar. To cut something down, to cut something down. To make something fall to the ground. To cut down the tree. We had to cut the old tree in our yard down after the storm. To cut in, or to interrupt. My son cut in while I was speaking to my wife. to cut something off, to remove with something sharp. The doctors cut off his leg because of the accident. Okay, to do something over, to do again. My wife wants me to do the cleaning again, to do the cleaning over again, because I didn't do a good job. To do away with something, to discard. It's finished. It's time to do away with my old VHS tapes. To dress up. To wear nice clothing. It's a nice restaurant, so we have to dress up. To drop by. To come without an appointment. I might drop by to see you this week. I might drop by. To drop something off, or to drop someone off. To take someone or something somewhere and leave him there. Let's see, I have to drop my wife off at work. Let's see, to drop out, to quit a class or school. He dropped out of French class because it was too difficult. To eat out is to go to the restaurant, to eat at a restaurant. I don't feel like cooking tonight, so let's eat out. End up, to eventually do something, to end up. We ended up watching a DVD instead of going to the cinema. What did you end up doing last night? Okay, so that's the end of the first of 3 parts of the phrasal verbs, the common phrasal verbs. Look out for part 2 and part 3 coming soon. Have a great day. Peace.